going to kill myself walking around. I just wanted to, I got a hold. I just wanted to thank everybody for coming. I look over, I'd like to see, who's here. It's kind of like church on Sunday morning. And, I just so appreciate all of you and the lives. And I'm going to thank people, and I'm going to miss people, but just, I'm the grieving widow, so you got to give me some grace here. Tom and I met at age 15. I saw him at a canteen with his curly black hair and said, I like him. My friend's boyfriend said, she likes you. He asked me to dance, forgot him up, wait till the next day, so he had to ask, Wes had to tell Tom again that he liked me, So since age 15, we have been together. Except 1 year in grade 11 where I, thought I would go out with other guys. But got back to it. And that's what's going to be so strange, is the fact that we're not here together. Like, it's just, he could be really annoying, because in all of those things they're sharing, like, it could get annoying sometimes. I never did figure out why he was kidding, you see, so I got into it each time. But we had these 4 children together, and I know that, we'll be together again in eternity. And eternity seems like a long way away, but it's getting closer. And, our greatest blessing was our family, and our sons, and the daughter-in-laws that came into their lives. Tom just loved the daughters-in-law. And, of course, the grandchildren, Eric, Naomi, Chloe, Chelsea, and Colton. And, some of them didn't know him the way others did, because the last 4 years have been very, very tough. But Eric got a chance to, more so than any of them. And the thing I always say I regret, but yet we can't regret things. So they'll hear all these stories, and then they'll see a little glimpse of him. But he loved them a lot. And I just want to thank God for our family and all of our friends. I came into the Catholic family, and I was the same as them. I'd been from a family who, if you were mad, you let someone know. There, they don't say anything. They're all nice all the time. I said a lot of things that probably shouldn't have. But they embraced me, and it was wonderful. And my mother-in-law, Joyce, is like the epitome of the perfect mother-in-law. Sorry, kids. Don't know how to do that. But anyway, never interfered, and to all our church family, like this church, actually, there's people we've been to a few churches over the course of our spiritual journey. And a lot of our friends from other churches, we've all ended up in the same place. And we have a tremendous history, and our home group and all the people that have been praying, it's just absolutely amazing. I actually feel like I'm not really here. I don't feel, well, that'll probably happen at the end, hysterically crying, but I just feel so strong, so buoyed up. And I wanted to thank Mary McLean, that song that she sang as a solo. One day I was feeling really sad, and I heard that on the radio, and it made sense. Yes, sometimes our blessings are in tears, and sometimes things just aren't the way we think they should be. But God is there. And I don't like it, and I didn't like lots of it, and I wasn't always as patient as I could be, but Tom was. He was very patient. And for our pastors, Ron, John, and Ken, who visit us so many times in the hospital, like, we used up all our visits, sorry, glad some of you didn't need them, because we used them, It was just emergency after emergency after long stay. But one of my friends, and several actually, have prayed that Tom would golf a game, Like, at first he would say, as we go by a golf course, I'll never be as good as I used to be. And I'd say, Tom, you can't stand up without a walker. You can't golf. But he always, that thought came to me, I might do this again. Well, maybe they golf in heaven, that would be nice. And Tom loved this church, and he loved the people, and he loved going to church. That was just his favorite day. And so it's made a big impact in his life. Tom always valued the friends and family. He just said we were just rich with all of our friends. And for all the work people he worked with over the years, when they brought computers in, oh my goodness, I don't know if they hadn't helped him if we'd had a job for the last 10 years, because Tom is not mechanical. Like, I can't put a movie in for the VCR, but still, I know how to work, some things. But, they helped him over the years. What a blessing. He often talked to them. And Doug has already thanked his friends that took him out, and how every Tuesday night Rick and Barry took him out for coffee. And that was normal. You see, that was something normal. Sure, I could take him out, and I did all the time. But, to do something with friends was different. And the lake people, and all those that visited in the hospital, man, we had a lot of hospitals. And sometimes it wasn't easy to visit, but they still came. And I wanted to thank my sister, who's always there for us, and always tried to make things easier for me. I'm the older sister. I'm supposed to make things easier, but, she was just, Tom lovingly referred to her as his other wife, because she would say, no, Tom, you can't have those peanuts, because you can't have them. And something else I want to address is the medical system. People think, oh, right. We have had incredible care. Right from 4 different hospitals we stayed in, to emergency rooms. We have had just incredible care. And it's something we really need to be grateful for in this country. And God was faithful. We had favor right in the home care workers that he chose for us. And he had the most caring, handy transit driver that brought him home every time. And so we were really blessed. And I want to thank my friends, like lots of you are my friends, don't feel bad, but especially Ruth and Terry and Myrna, who did this lunch, worked all weekend, worked on this thing for us. And that's true friendship, and that's true church family. And this will be a hard days ahead, but I believe there will be grace. And I thank God for the memories that we've all got, and the walk we had, and what is in store for our families in the years to come. Tom has left a legacy, and we are still here and can make ours.